Lush waters, pristine getaways, unforgettable sunsets. My colon.
It was called the Great War, and then it was called the War to End All Wars. They had to change the name to World War I. 100 years ago sounds like a long time, but when I was thinking about what to say today, it dawned on me that I must have validated 50 years ago. World War I resulted in the death of 9 to 11 million military and 5 to 6 million civilians. Was Poland affected? Yes, it was. Thanks to the Community Historical Society, I have a list of veterans I'm aware of. Fred Austin, Guy Clifford, Glenn Cooperhoff, Ray Farron, Adil Fitzgerald, Russell Fry, Earl Halsey, Earl Hammond, Larry Hosted, Otto Iobi, Abraham Jaffe, Benjamin McClish, Leon Millard, Leon Ham, Raymond Sykes, Mark Tenney, Edward Wagner, Lauren Ware, Victor Ware, Donald Watson, and Russell Welty. There was another war going on at the same time. World War I ended on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month. But this other war raged on. It was called influenza. It resulted in the death of 50 to 100 million people worldwide. One of those was a Polish resident whose name is honored by the American Legion, Russell Welty. Russell Welty's parents had died when he joined the Army. And so the letter I'm going to read to you was addressed to his sister, Mrs. Ora Engel. My dear Mrs. Engel, your letter to the company commander of your brother Russell Welty's regiment was forwarded to us here at the hospital. I must tell you that he died in our hospital on December 18th at 5 in the morning. He died of pneumonia, which developed from influenza. He was brought from his regiment on December 4th to Troyes, to the hospital, and was in the 10th developed pneumonia. The best care was given to him, with a doctor and nurses and men on the ward constantly with him. But especially severe type of pneumonia, which has taken away so many of our men over here, could not be overcome. He was buried in our government portion of the German cemetery here at Troy, a very beautiful and finely kept cemetery. A simple green wood cross marks his grave, and the cross bears his name, Army rank, and organization to which he belonged. The number of the grave is K1382. He was buried with church services on December 20th, 1918. It was hard to have him pass away from us here after the war was over, and yet it was to be. He was still in the service of our country, as many who have given their lives to defend and to save. With deepest sympathy to you in your sorrow. Sincerely, Harry Austin, Chaplain. Russell Welty was brought back from France and is buried at Lakeside Cemetery. Thank you.
Big hand for Joe Ganger. Our abbreviation starts today with a banner carried by Commander Mike Smoker from the American Legion and Vice Commander Laura Hampton. You can go ahead and start on the move now, Mike. Behind that we have 110 Attack Wing Banner, guard leading our parade from Battle Creek. Big hand for the gentlemen. Coleman Post 454 Honor Guard. Boy, here we have something special. The American flag. This flag measures 25 foot by 50 foot, and it's being presented today in our parade by the Coleman High School varsity basketball players. This flag was originally flown over the motor line in Battle Creek several years ago. It was given to Jeff Webb. Baseball, I'm sorry.
Candy, get some.
It was originally given to Jeff Webb at Never Storm by Veteran, who had it repaired and donated to the Coleman American Legion. Let's show our appreciation to Jeff Webb, Rocky Alva with his back-to-back district champions. Then we have the VFW American Legion. It's a float, the Snyder Lewis Welty Post 454 from the American Legion here. Supports our veterans, their families, the community, and school activities. We also have VFW 5319 out of Athens. Coming up in the red truck.
Abigail, Candy. Candy.
Bring it back to Mama. Bring it back to Mama. Put it in the bag.
Hold your candy. Correct. Have Granny hold your candy so you can
Got it. Next up, we have a Marine Corps out of Mendon, a Jeep pulling a float. Woo! Everybody's dressed in red. Semper Fi. There's a motorcycle coming up here. This is from Service Post 73, the American Legion Riders. David Webb, road captain. Beat that horn, beat that horn. Coming up behind our motorcycles, we have the SS Richmond, the annual. This is sailing the SS Richmond on the 40 and 8 of St. Joseph County and Honor Society of American Veterans. This ship is named after World War I veteran Al Richmond, who built the first 40 and 8 ship from wood on a Hearst chassis. 40 and 8 refers to 40 men and 8 horses carried by French boxcars in First World War. Likewise, this ship depicts the voyage of our crew. Patriot Guard. These motorcycles represent Michigan statewide Patriot Guard and American Legion members. Standing for all of the good work. They are the heroes for the nation and one room of our heroes. It's not about us, it's about our fallen sisters and brothers. We have Coleman, Flounder, Davies Township, Lockhart Township, and probably a few more. Let's give them a big hand for all they've done for our community and for our neighbors. Coming up behind the fire department here, we have Barber Service. Barber Service LLC started in April 1937 by Harold and Iola Bauer and was located where Fisher's Auto is today. The current location was purchased from Dennis Kane, and Barber Service signed a contract back then with Sinclair Company. 1976, brothers Richard and Denny bought the business from their father. They ran the business together until 2005, but Denny and Mary Beth became the sole owners. In 2012, after the death of Denny, Mary Beth sold the business to the third generation of Bowers, and the current owners, Keith and Stacy Bauer. All right, we have the court back again. Garrett and Samantha in the yellow mat. Madeline and Ryan coming up in the black mat. Give them a big hand. In the blue mat here, a very pretty blue mat. We have last year's winners, a king and queen from last year. We have Tiana Sterlini and Brendan coming up in the red mat. I'll borrow that mat later after the parade. Sabrina and Matthew.
Barber, what's he trying to do?
In the dark red mat. Somebody from Battle Creek. What do we got?
There we go.
I think this is the Vet Club. I don't have them on the list.
I let her get the one. I got this one.
Okay, that's what I thought. I don't have them on the list. I remember from last year. This is the Corvette Club out of Battle Creek. Incredibly beautiful machines. Now, if we were color coordinated here, they would have went red, white, and blue. Oh, that's a club I wish I could join. Coming up behind the Corvette Club out of Battle Creek, we have the St. George County's Sheriff's Department, Police Apparatus and Mounted Division. Oh yeah, we have some horses coming up here. These are representing Sheriff Bradley Bullock and the St. Joseph County Sheriff's Office. There's a patrol cruiser, a mounted division, and the Marine Patrol. Sheriff Bullock wishes everyone a safe and happy holiday. I'm not going to ask why that wheelbarrow is following the horses. Next up, we have the Colemans High School Marching Band. Coley High School Marching Band program is in its 6th year and currently under the direction of Dr. Jim, I hope I pronounce this right, Ingeman. The band program currently has over 30 members in grades 6 through 12. The band marches today with a cadence hop written by students Justin Milligan and Mr. Mitch Clark. They will also perform Let's Go Red, which was written by Leroy Anderson and taken from Sleigh Ride. Let's go red.
Not marching band, but band.
Okay, we have a couple of walkers here, a couple of pretty young kids. These are from the Colemans. Big blank area here. I'm sure this is one of our magic shots with an invisible float. Coming up behind them is Coleman's robotics team. We have 2 robots. The Coleman robotics team and the TAC team robotics, along with Coleman's Lego team. Robot's having a little trouble making it up the hill. The robot is getting some assistance. Robotics has become a very, very big activity, both in the high school and beyond. They have national championships that gather in the thousands. Big hand for our robotics team. Coming up behind the robotics team, we have the Colemans Flow. Big truck and the walkers are going to be passing out some beads. The Colemans Lions Club has over 20 active members. Their motto is, "We serve." Among their many Coleman projects, and there are a lot of them, Coleman Food Pantry and Caring Kitchen, the eye exam with glasses, Halloween party, college scholarships, youth sports including the MYSO Cookout, Red Cross Blood Drive, the U.S. Flag for Coleman Streets, the July 3rd Ring of Fire, and they also co-sponsor Magic Week with Abbott's Magic Company. In addition, they sponsor state and international projects. I should mention the Lions are walking behind the float. The float is named Percy Abbott. Thanks to our Lions and Lionesses.
Hey, here's Lenny. Here's Lenny. Look at this.
College Township Library Float is featuring the Bookworm Club. The Bookworm Club is aged 80 years to 10 years old. And they have shirts at 4 p.m. and dry pizza and pop. They came in number 2 today for the Winning the Floats. While they're going by, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about the library operating millage. On October 7th, a millage that went into effect 20 years ago is going to expire. The library opening millage is needs to be renewed. Please get out there. The millage keeps books on the shelves, wages paid, and the lights on. This millage will not increase your rates. Get out there and vote yes. I'm sorry, I messed up. The Coleman Library took first place. Interestingly enough, Coleman had a parade for World War I, and they ended up ranked down, literally down. The flag today had 48 states and posted World War I. Coming up next, the President's Award. This is from the King family. They win it almost every year. The float is designed and built by Brent King and consists of midway carousel swing rides, a teddy bear giveaway, a cotton candy goat. Appearing on the grandstand playing Wipeout is Lieutenant Colonel Phil Hughes on drums, rhythm guitarist Jack and Grandpa Giampa, the Chicago's famous California Killers. Look at those planes circling the thing. There are 4 planes there. One of them is a Fokker DRI, often simply known as the Fokker triplane. Was a World War I fighter plane airport built. Saw widespread service in the spring of 1918. Top speed of 115 miles an hour. Also up there is the Volt VE-7. Bluebird was an early biplane of the United States, first flying in 1917. We have the Curtiss JN-4, a patriotic paint job for a series of JN biplanes. And we have the Sopwith Camel, the British First World War I single-seat biplane. Right here on that, we have the tractor and wagon from the Covered Bridge Healthcare of St. Joseph County. The Covered Bridge Healthcare is a federally qualified healthcare center. It is a community-based organization that provides overall health care to persons of all ages, regardless of their ability to pay or health insurance status. The Covered Bridge Healthcare is accepting new patients. To schedule an appointment, call 269-467-3228. We have the March to Sea Camp 135, 2 Civil War veterans, marchers. These are sons of Union veterans of Civil War, local Camp 135, March to Sea. They normally meet at the Nottawa Stone School. Interested men and descendants are welcome to join in preserving the Civil War history. Old friend Harold Hamill in an old Army Jeep. We have Detachment 1401, the Marine Corps League. A Jeep pulling the float. Glen Oaks Community College float. Glen Oaks Community College is located just a few short miles to Success in Centerville. Whether you're seeking a certificate degree, an associate's degree, a skilled trade, or a general pathway, Glen Oaks is your choice to make it happen. The GOCC Vikings are proud to be a part of the Colemans and surrounding communities. Let's hear it for the Vikings. Five-Star Pizza, golf cart, and their Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Five-Star has made-from-scratch pizza, custom sub, and salads. Order from downtown Five-Star Pizza. While you're there, check out their secret room. Best kept secret in perfect for birthday parties. Five-Star Pizza has been happily serving you for over 30 years, now in 6 locations. The Big DJ. DJ is walking behind with a dancing Hank. He'd like to remind you of the 81st Abbott's Get-Together coming up August 1st and 4th right here in the Magic Capital. Also following the parade, DJ will be performing a public show at Abbott's at 1 p.m. Family friendly, lots of fun, and only $5 per person.
Oh no!
We have Ava's Army
Bam!
coming up in their golf cart. Ava's Army promotes childhood and cancer awareness. St. Joseph County Transportation. I think we're missing something here. Your card. This is the St. Joseph Literacy Council. I don't have a card on. Free tutoring for adults. Learn to read. If you want to learn to read, or if you want to tutor somebody else and help them learn to read, jump in there and volunteer for the St. Joseph Literary Council. We have the Magic Rocks of Coleman, a golf cart with a trailer here. The goal is pointing rocks and hiding them. Promote good old-fashioned fun. Smile on faces. Readymix, truck with a trailer here. Readymix says they are the #1 real estate franchise in the Coleman area. Ford and Lincoln out of Coldwater. Vehicle with riders. They're passing out candy to everybody. Ford says everything you need, Cole's got it. From Leland Ross, we have Tad Davis and the kids in the truck here. Remember the following: Davis and Davis Insurance and Deborah J. Davis Law Offices. Now we got Mid-State Mule and Donkey Society. Mid-State Mule and Donkey Society is promoting mules and donkeys since 1976. Members ranging from Ohio, Indiana, and Michigan. They are involved in parades, shows, trail sighting, and nursing home visits. We have our second place winners coming up next, the Cornerstone Community Church. Cornerstone Community Church worships every Sunday at 10 a.m., a place where imperfect people love a perfect God. They would love to have you join them each Sunday. Cornerstone Community Church honors all the medics, nurses, and doctors of our armed forces who have sought to bring healing in the midst of war. Rescue Fund is not. ARF. The Animal Rescue Fund of St. Joseph County is a non-profit organization formed as a way of raising money for the support of animal rescue and care in our area. Their current projects include spray and neuter assistance, aid to animal shelters, and public education on responsible animal care. All funds raised by the Animal Rescue Fund are used within St. Joe County. Next up, we have the Magic City Pickers riding in their hippie mobile. They're advertising Magic Week and the Jason Wagner Car Show. Next up, we have the Maxitron Company. They took third place today this year. These modern-day Roseys have been manufacturing gas regulators in Coleman since 1956. The Rosies would like to say, we can do it. And of course, happy 4th of July, Coleman. Bob Thompson is coming up in a 1937 Jaguar SS100. It's driven by Bob Thompson, with passenger Kathy Pargle, who happens to be Commissioner of District 2 here. Okay, the next one up here is Broke Ass Racing. Maybe I should say Broke Butt. It's a miniature car race. It's driven here by Mark Ames. Palmer Lake Flotilla is coming up. The Palmer Lake Flotilla was established in 2007 and will complete its 12th year on Saturday, July 7th. This year's theme is board games. It's $10 standard and all monies raised are donated to the American Legion here. You can contact Tim Keeler, who's sitting in that boat right there. The Commodore of the Flotilla is 773-383-7892. See me after the parade and I'll give you that number. This year, the Palmer Flotilla remembers founder Denny Russell, who passed away recently. Also, the PLF would like to welcome home U.S. Navy Petty Officer 2nd Class John Franklin. Thank you, John, for your service and welcome to the lake. 23B there, we have Michael Kaufman and kids on that little four-wheeler. Palomino RV, I bet you can tell which one that is. Got a float engine camper here. They're celebrating 50 years of building quality campers. A proud partner with Villages of Color. Colen. They build mini barns and storage sheds custom to your needs. Factoryville Bible Church is coming up here. It's been serving St. Joseph County, Colen, and surrounding areas for over 120 years. FBC has many programs for the youth, including Factoryville Christian School, Camp Elvin, and World of Life programs. The Bible is shared chapter by chapter, verse by verse. They would love to have you come visit. Come join with people who love the Lord and each other. Factoryville Bible Church is located on Factoryville Road in Athens with Pastor Fred Gabriel. One of our newer businesses here in Colen, Omni Community Credit Union is coming up. Banking with the good guys. And I've been warned here, watch for the Frisbees. Coming up here behind the bank, we have Jeremy and Scott West on their go-karts. And please note which one is driving today. Up the rear there, moving a little slow today. New Life Assembly of God in the van with a trailer behind it. PM of God, the New Life Assembly of God is going to sponsor a community picnic at Warner Park with lots of free food and lots of fun. They're going slow just so those kids can get out there and pick up all that candy. Okay, we have an ambulance. Could everybody stop in the parade, please? Everybody stop and allow the ambulance to get through. Everybody out of the road, please. Kids, get out of the road. This is an unscheduled entry into our parade. They have their lights on. We need to let them get through. New Life, you can continue, please. Once again, before the interruption, this is the St. Joseph New Life Assembly of God right here in Colen, Michigan. Coming up behind them is the St. Joseph County Transportation Authority. That's their transit bus there, pulling the float behind it. The St. Joseph County Transportation Authority is a public bus service open to everyone in St. Joe County. They will pick you up at your home, take you wherever you need to go in St. Joe, and return you safely home. Give them a call at 269-273-7808. Everyone can ride. Come ride with them. Now we have the Ngati Campground and Canoe Livery. The pink guy who represents our inner child invites you to camp, relax, play, enjoy at Ngati Campground and Canoe Livery. They have permitted to full hookup camping, cottages, canoes, kayaks, and tubes. Come have a beach ball, great time. We have Lorraine Carwheel on a 1960 John Deere 4020 tractor. This is in memory of all the fallen soldiers dedicated to Dayton and Norma Lane and to George and Betty Van Warmer. We have a 1942 John Deere. The driver is Trevor Thornton. Behind that we have another John Deere driver, Kayla Thornton. And finally, we have John Deere driver Lance Thornton. We have Ford Collection, Mark Hatchery. This is the 1970 Alice Charmer 220, top front wheel drive assist. It is only one of 100 built. He also has his 95-year-old old grandma on board. Big hand for S the Hacker. That's a big truck pulling the tractor. Next up is the St. Joseph County Commission on Aging. I did a show for them last year. This is their Meals on Wheels truck. The CDA provides services to seniors across the country to help them remain independent. All funds are provided by senior millage. Anyone over 60 can join for free and enjoy the many benefits of becoming a member. Give them a call. We have the West Agency Farm Bureau Insurance coming up next. The West Agency is celebrating with you this Independence Day. The West Agency, protecting the people of Michigan from the risks of everyday life. The West Agency is in Three Rivers and is a Farm Bureau insurance office. Next up, we have Dennis Smith, who is the candidate for our 59th district here. Dennis Smith is going to be the Democratic candidate for the Michigan House of Representatives, representing right here in the 59th district. All right, we have a long lineup here from Roosh World. We have a giant off-road dump truck, a Hummer, Jeeps, and an ATV excursion. Everything is awesome at Roosh World. Check them out at rooshworld.com. For the spelling there, that's R-O-U-C-H, world.com. They have 97 acres of camping and wedding. Something called Wicked Jeeps, and they're spraying everybody with water. Boy, I hope it's water. People off now. Until next year, they're going to have a few more Jeeps. That great big yellow critter is the end of the Roche World caravan here. And it looks like they're throwing out some candy. They haven't hit anybody yet. I understand the top of that truck where everybody's standing is air conditioned too. Coming up behind the big yellow critter from Roche World, we have Jim Onsley Trucking. This is a 2004 semi. The truck is owned by Jim Onsley Trucking and has over 1 million miles on it. It has never been overhauled. Coming up behind that one, the orange one there, that is from Yoder & Sons Trucking. Yoder & Sons Trucking is located in Sturgis. Their truck is a 1999 Peterbilt, rebuilt in 2015 with a 3406 Caterpillar engine. Coming up behind our orange semi, we have the Bowden Creek truck from Readymix. This is your local Readymix company, serving the Michigan area since 1983. We have a pickup truck and a trailer coming up next. This is from Pine Ridge Farm Service. The Pine Ridge Farm Service sells Pioneer seed, if you can't tell from the side on the front. They're in the Union City, Colon, Mendon, and Sturgis area. They aim to deliver science, services, and success. They have a 1949 Chevy Stylite. Owned and driven by Joel Whitley. We apparently have another entry here from the St. Joseph County Transportation Authority. They came through a little while ago. Everyone can ride. They service all of St. Joe County. Give them a call. They'll take you where you need to go and bring you right back again. We have a white Silverado. I have no idea who that is. We have a red envoy here. This is Cindy Conklin. He's our parade director. We're going to have a little talk after this is over with, Cindy. Coming in behind Cindy and the red envoy. This is Mark Irish, a really good friend of mine. He's sponsored today by 5-Star Pizza. Mark Irish and Einstein, the mind-reading rabbit. Mark is both a magician and a hypnotist. He hypnotizes Einstein and that does really, really strange things.
Hey, I got beer, so I'll be alright.
We have the Colemans Police coming up. I assume they're ending here. The Sheriff Department.